do have sound. So I've got myself some vanilla and what was it, lemon, something like that, vanilla and chamomile decaffeinated tea, which I thought would be suitable for right now, but unfortunately I put the wrong tea bag in, so this is actually fully caffeinated biscuit flavoured tea. She just fell over then, didn't she?
Yes?
No, every time I have something to ask you. Village is in grave danger. Must do something. Become highly active since Egil launched the invasion. Hang on, I don't know why I'm reading this, just go for a call. German IKEA. Trade.
Yes?
Yep. Here's a digital filament. I don't know what that is, but you may have it, sir. So, yeah, you look like you're from Space Channel 5. What's this?
Yes?
That has to... I actually think that must be a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll put a thing on the Discord.
How are you?
Why did she disappear? She was on the table. There's a specific character I'm thinking of. And of course the colour schemes change as well. There's like... It doesn't have a canonical colour scheme. And even in the series, it changes the colour palette of characters depending on how dramatic the scene is.
Huh.
I keep forgetting to change Wiki.
Massive!
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monarch?
Aren't you from Dune?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your...
Yeah, he looks like Baron Harkonnen.
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Or Harkonnen.
Egil.
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
I do love seeing the
This
potato
Egil that you
in the
fought
background of scenes.
is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Egg. And there we go, that's the end of the chapter. If I'm playing for another 2 hours. Which is fine. Even on a good day, I wouldn't be asleep by 3 p.m. 3 a.m. So I'm going to keep going. I won't make any more tea after this, though, I promise. Tomorrow I'm starting my exercise again. I'm gonna build a thing for my snails that flashes up the day and turns it off so it's not constantly there. Is that his family? It's wifey Pon and child Pon.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Callian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother. Huh?
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around till the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them.
There's some bad direction on Callian's acting as well.
Us the error of our ways.
When the elf people, they don't emote very much.
Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
It's the leader of the Nopon.
Their strength
pineapple
came from
dude.
Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone.
No,
They wouldn't have got far without it.
There are no
All right.
horses.
You can count on our help.
They're called something else, sir.
Nopon will join too. The Hum and Bird people are friends of
They're
the
called like
Nopon.
Orcelia or something else.
Together.
Bonafanti doesn't get that
Dixon,
wrong. It's holds
are
its
you leaving?
Chocobos.
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've
There's
got
main
somewhere
Ron
I
and
need
Arthur
to be.
Ron.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
I love
So
that there's
you know of their
inexplicably a
whereabouts?
70s guitarist
I
in this
told you.
game.
I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon,
Yeah?
if you should meet Shulk,
What?
High five him
I
for
have
me.
something I want you to tell him.
Oh, no, John, don't.
You
Sorry.
want us to kill your son?
I'm gonna.
That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this.
Are they giant mechs
Ain't
as
this all
well?
just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people
Welcome back.
killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rind!
Just an egg.
I understand about Egil. But why
Egil.
us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired.
Potato.
Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Just vibing. They tend to be a lot cuter when they don't talk.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mekon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mekon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora.
I think I'm gonna have to change the costumes. I'm sorry, I change them often.
I'll do my best.
I wanted to just sort of play with the new costumes and be like, new place, but I don't think I can.
I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
Oh, damn it. I'm not going to be able to change.
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if we were to find some Mechon
So,
parts...
not to be crass, I actually like the silver armor, but
well,
the robot boobies are incredibly distracting, and I need to change it to something
from above
else.
Washes the shore there.
But I'm going to change.
You might be able to
all
find
the
one
women's
among
armor.
Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
I don't think it will let me right now. Yeah, she's not in the party, but I'll change. Obviously, first things first, I neglected poor Ricky. He gets less armor pieces than everyone else. It's like a baby dragon thing. Even he gets to be a dragon. I mean, he already had dragon armor, which... Okay, let's get rid of King Fog. I mean, that one's not so bad. But I don't know what to change it. No, there's stuff to change it to. It's fine. Article. Why do I do? Can't tell with that one. So much of my yeah, like I don't know what. So much of my time is spent changing the appearances. No, not that. We had that one earlier. Yeah. See this one. Look. Prodigal 2. It adds like a piece of cloth or something. It's not cloth, they've just recolored their skin. But like, they've let you do a different thing. Why don't they, like, if they knew that was an option, why didn't they do that for all the pieces of armour? Like, you've got the option not to do it as well. What am I doing? Prodigal 1. Is it too much to ask for some trousers? I know, I remember I hate that helmet, but... No, John, it doesn't need to be an entire set, just do a different helmet. Oh, no. If we start mixing up sets, then that's a... Don't overthink it, John. Hang on. Oh. Where's our... Oh, the snipers... We can't change the sniper either! Ah! Whatever. Is this... Dude, why everyone... All the armor sets sort of look like dragons, if you're not women? So, I've got to try and remember when we came out. So in MMOs, armor sets are usually based, and Destiny is a really good example, where they make armor sets based on the content that you just did, to sort of imply that one, that it's made from the same material, and two, just, you know, to show that you've done the content. So we're fighting goblins on the moon, so you get a goblin gear set. So like. But I appreciate that's actually a newish idea, and if you go back to like the start of Warcraft or something, that's not how they did armor sets. But like, it's a really, like, especially since they have to pump out armor sets so often, it's a really good way of doing it. And like, the absolute worst for this, and I didn't like Berseria either for not doing this, we went to a fucking snowy mountain, and all I wanted was like a fluffy, like, you know, some clothing that looked warm, so that like I wanted the game to sell me the idea that I was in a frozen place, and I was like, oh yeah, the gear here will be warm. Look, no, didn't even have a gear set associated with that place. How the heck do I get to? Follow the line. The line won't let me down. My feet inexplicably purple. Guess that's where the power comes from. I've got my golden beetroot. Let's hit something. It's been ages since I've hit something.
Summon!
Someone's got to. Powering up. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. We're the best.
See your strength is the genuine article.
Who else wants some? Now it's right time. Dive, so back.
How can this be?
Bring it on.
Now I feel the ether building within me.
We can definitely do this. This is the Monado's power.
Now, healing power. How can this be? What? Summon.
Easy there, Ryan. Vision.
Let's go and do a slice. Who could have predicted?
I'm really feeling it. All right, I'm feeling it. Man, never stood a chance. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Let us remain vigilant.
There we go.
Everyone!
No, he's going to tell his friends on us. It's a narc robot.
Now it's right time. Bring it on. What? Wow, down! I'm really feeling it. Yeah, it's all flowing. Get stuck in. Nice, that one. We got through that pretty good.
Let us remain vigilant.
Let's not lose our heads, though. I'm feeling it. Come on, powering up. We can definitely do this.
At least this scene didn't take so long.
Right, this is not good. Okay, sure. Bring it on. Magical power.
Through me.
Come on. Like you. Not good.
Without number.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Definitely did. Sorry. Now, sorry.
What?
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Split edge. Make it. Yeah, I'm not quitting yet. Get up, Roll.
Oh, fuck. Thanks for showing me that entire scene before killing me off game. Yeah. Trying to remember this song. Now, where am I? Let's do this entire walk again.
Welcome.
Wolfguarder. You need guarding my wolves. I'm just gonna put down Bannon. There we go. Look, it's not called a horse, it's called a ponyo. It should have been hold your ponios. Bad attention to detail. 3 out of 10. stay away from the narc robot. Nope. The cutscene will save me. The cutscene did not save me. Would have saved me now. Can I attack you slightly out of distance? No, don't go in distance of him. However. I want to be a Homs. Just three dragon folk swimming in the water, having a lovely grand old time. Not a care in the world. We have to get these baubles though. Not to attack this dude.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to right. Don't hold back. Right, I'm feeling it. Electric dust. Worldly smash. Eat this. We can definitely do this. This is the Monardo's power. Electric dustbuster. I'm powering up. Hang in there. Don't give
up. I wasn't expecting him to topple us all. Get up. Oh, where the fuck did you guys come from?
We can definitely do this. And nothing's gonna stop us. How is this? I'm powering up. Electric dustbuster. This is not the edge. The fight is on.
You're gonna shoot me with an energy laser, the worst type of laser.
Sorry. Good call. Sorry.
Bring me back. Bring me back. He can't because he's been blocked.
Real fight begins.
Oh, no he can't. Get away!
Right heel!
Okay, I'm in the water. You try being in the water, robots. It's digit 5. Beach. Oh yeah, I get that makes sense. What are the two giants standing on?
We can definitely do this! Steel your... You're not invincible! Milano! Enchant! How can this be? This is not good. Okay, sure. Got it. I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this round. Come on. Smash that. Wow, down. Good. Stay strong. I can't really ain't.
Oh. It's gonna teleport me all the way to the start again, I know it. Sometimes this game... No, the enemies aren't too strong. Just sometimes I die, alright game? It's okay to die sometimes. You don't need to shame me every time I die.
Welcome.
Thank you for the F. Oh.
Ooh, nasty.
Welcome.
Yeah, sure, I'll take him. You're not taking my star cute. Only got 2 of them. You're gonna have to check out my gravel disc. I have no idea what that stuff's actually for. Nope, this fish attacked me. Oh, the fish. Is this the pipe I went in earlier? The fish and the robots have made an arrangement. One shall rule the seas and one shall rule the land. They missed out on the sky. I have bird people on my side. No, this just made me further away, didn't it? Yes. A sea agreement. I had a digital filament earlier, I think. On this thing. Hello, Ponios.
You're awesome! Now it's rhyme time! Bring it on! Excellent! Stand back! He's done! Move on! Don't let it get to you! Nicely done! What in a world of flash! We can definitely do this! This is the Monado's power! Electric Dustbuster! All together now! Good call, Stop! That was too easy. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
But we mustn't be careless.
Let's go! Make it a swift victory! Let me at him! We can definitely do this! This is the Monado's power! All together now! Right with you, Shulk! Worldly! Wow, down! Hammer!
Sorry, I was too far away.
Eat this! Now it's right time! Take this! They grow in number! Eat this! Use a chain attack and finish it! Alright! Do it! Here we go! Stream edge! Right! I know! Snowman! Your turn! Leave it to me! Timing is everything! Remember that! Perfect! We're the best! Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I was just standing there going, if you were closer, it'd be very dangerous. I can't bother fighting right now. We'll fight him later.
I'm feeling an electric dustbuster! We can definitely do this! Wow! This is the Monado's power! Feel the electric dustbuster! Thing! Split it! Backslash! Eat this! Now it's right time! Nice one, right! Bring it on! I'm really feeling it! Yeah, Shulk! Get stuck in! Yeah! You like that? Right! I got through that pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's not lose our heads, though.
There we go. We did that. Let us swim. Unfortunately, I remembered I had a delicious cup of tea. And I did not have the strength of will not to consume it. Yeah, he's doing it with one arm as well. Got myself a large mango. Gonna do, rabbits? You ain't gonna do shit.
Monado, lend us your power!
Oops. Oh, fine. No, that means I've... That's annoying.
We can't lose! Don't hold back! Let me at him! Ha! What? Back with swords! Thanks, Bong! Powering up! What? We can definitely do this! You're not invincible! Impossible! Nothing's gonna stop me! You tell him, Shulk! Now it's right time! We move at the same pace! Can change the future! Dunban, listen!
Right. You should hit him with your sword.
Pull yourself together! Come on, we're depending on you! We can definitely do this! Power! Get in there, Shulk! Yeah!
Fuck. No! Oh, that's really annoying. And it's gonna complain, and now I have to walk all the way from the start again. Oh no, I could walk from here, but whatever. Still really annoying.
Ooh, nasty.
I'm not sure how. I never used to. You'd think I'd learn to save my game, but the thing is, if you save your game, you lose all your kills after you, like, I get to keep... The way it kills me is you still get to keep your kills. Yeah, anime has changed me. One thing about actual anime is occasionally I'll watch anime with somebody who doesn't watch anime, and I'll find out some aspect of anime is really weird, and I've just gotten used to it. And like, I mean, there are some things you just like, you let wash over you. You're like, yeah, you just like, I'm just gonna ignore that these people are inexplicably cat people or something like that. And somebody will be like, why are they cats though? That's not a very good example, but... Interesting.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan. Don't hold back. Ha! Everyone, make a run for it!
Right.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
They fly now. Wow. Oh, they can go in the water. I want it to cancel the combat and then I'll run back there and get it. Cancel the combat. No, go back before him. Ha-ha! found an ether penguin. That might be the greatest thing I've ever found. I found 2 of them. Oh, it's enough for a family. Penguins are monogamous, right? They should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
How are you?
Found the unit, lovely.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him.
Egg.
He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Wait.
Yes?
I think I bought some already. Just haven't put it on yet. Maybe.
Welcome.
I shall take a rest in game. Oh yeah, welcome back. So, Simon, Nobby Both Barrels from the Sea of Thieves, I believe he didn't know what a furry was because he never uses the internet, and then
Yes,
you don't tend to see
I wanted to...
out and out furries in Cornwall, and he just straight up just didn't know what one was.
Yes.
You can imagine that's a fun conversation.
Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill
He just doesn't use the internet like
the weapon
that.
that Mumkar was using. The one that shoots green
He
fluid.
still watches normal
He said it could
TV.
decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
I don't think he knew what an incel was either. He just doesn't... Anything that's sort of largely rooted on the internet, he just has no idea about.
Me to do it.
Dixon!
But we
What are
work
you
in a
doing
company where people send us artwork, so occasionally we have to, like,
can't believe you
conversations
found
have to happen in the office about,
This place
what
is
is
directly
this?
below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all
Yeah.
of us Homs are good people.
Yeah, Simon knows...
What had happened if
He
the
didn't ask
Mechonis
me what a
18
fairy
types
was, because he
found
knew
this
that would be a
place?
40-minute
These
conversation.
Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
I talk entirely in,
Little
in
crown
walls of
princess,
text.
ain't ya?
So if he wants to learn
This is
something,
where
he
you
finds somebody who can
obtained
talk
all that
quicker,
stuff you brought back to Colony 9.
more
I wondered where
succinctly.
you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk
Yeah,
out of the lab. I guess the secret's out now.
He's never actually watched
So,
the
that
stream.
weapon, how
I don't think
dangerous
he's
are
never
we
watched the
talking
stream
about?
before, I don't think.
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you.
Because I keep
I'll
saying,
come up
yeah,
with
you can just
something
pop
to
in and say hello, and I don't think he
Leave
quite
it
gets the
with me and I'll keep you
concept of he
posted.
could just...
You lot
you
go
know,
and take
oh,
care
I'll send
of
you a
that
message afterwards. It's
eagle
like,
or
no, I'm
whatever his
live.
name
You can
is.
talk to me.
If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay,
Like, I'm sure he understands what it is.
let me think about it for a bit.
But he, like... Yeah. Like with Rambler, every so often I play a game and I start explaining the plot, and Rambler said to me, well, I'm not really here to, like, watch the plot. I'm here to watch the person. And it's like, for me, I've had somebody I watched live and instead watched the VOD to catch up. Because to me, like, I need to see the continuity. But like with a Brian stream, people just check out, you know, just Brian, right? Not necessarily the game Brian is playing. I have a couple of times, especially early on Twitch.
Ain't made your
The
mind
first
up
time a
yet.
stranger came on, I just immediately turned the stream off.
Dumban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora.
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't ya?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs.
I'm not great at
There's
explaining
that.
things.
But that
Sadly.
ain't everything. It's his
There's a
hatred
real
for the
skill in
Bionis.
being able to...
Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis.
I mean, speaking
I'll
of
tell you
Brian,
one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-entier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
I'm good at remembering details, but that doesn't
But it looks
necessarily
like the
translate
prince has got another
to, like,
plan.
having other people learn
He gave me a
things.
message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callie...
Oh, that he's good at explaining, like,
I was
quite
pretty
complex
surprised
subjects
too.
in short
He
videos.
looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Don't like that phrase, Dixon.
I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil.
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikon, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Sometimes I have to explain board games because, you
He's
know,
the
a bunch of
self-proclaimed
rules.
leader of Mechonis.
And I have to practice, you
about
know,
what he
because
did to
it's
the
essentially a
If you
presentation, right?
It might get eaten up.
But as soon as
you have to throw everything at him.
I start explaining, I
Even if there's only
forget
a
everything.
slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
I'm talking all over this
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
scene.
Yep.
I have to hand it to her.
I'm not
That
familiar with
Menarda's
Roland
pretty good.
Rogers.
And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle.
Yeah, but Fiona, literally
But
anyone in our
I'm
group would have done
fine.
that.
I'll be by your side, fighting to protect
I'm sure one of the robots would have done that as well, Fiona. You don't have to feel
No
officially
matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets,
indebted to us.
Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together.
Yeah, it is an
That shows
interesting
he has a
choice,
strong
isn't it?
character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything
There's
else.
a real point of no return likeness to this scene, isn't there? Like Dixon's like they're having a big conversation about stuff I'm about to do. Don't we have to climb all the way back up the robot to get there? Dixon, how did you even get down here?
Are you going?
Yes.
Took us the
Thank
entire
you
game
for
to get
all
up
your
one of the giants.
You might run into someone called Vinea in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinea.
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on.
Also, bit rude to ask
You
if
mean
somebody's a
she's Egil's
machina
sister?
right after you get
You
someone's
got it,
name.
lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
It's a Terry
Thank
Pratchett
you,
thing. 1 in a million
Leonardo.
chances happen
Fiora.
1 in 10 times.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
What are you
Off
doing,
you
Dixon?
go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
I'm over here, Dixon. That's a wall you're talking to. You went all Blair Witch in the corner there. Ig. It's the Dragon Balls.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This
Oh, it's
Holmes
Godot.
female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814.
Oh, we've been
So it
waiting
is
all
this
game for
mail.
Godot. We've been waiting for Godot all game. Okay, there's it.
The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still,
can't kill
my
myself.
servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
It's robots. I guess they have lower resolutions. It keeps it more efficient in the brain.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care in your journey.
We will.
Linada, thank you for everything.
Okay. Oh, I've got the bulkhead tea. Okay, the first things first. I've got to change some garb. Yes. Why do I always go for the... maybe. We started off with the colony gear, but... Middle... it is somehow less embarrassing. You know what? I don't think the pink one was embarrassing. Well, maybe. It was just really garish. No, we've worn this one loads. We've worn all of them, but she's got less gear than everyone else. I can already remember where. Lugar, what's Lugar? What's that? No, it's just all of them. What's the Titan? No, I'm not. Colony 6. No, that's... Hang on, if that's what she started off in. Yeah. Audible? No. The 2-1. I guess I don't need to wear a set. Oh fuck, I'm just gonna wear this. I can just mix and match. I just wanted to wear sets. Look. On the face. This basic one. Speed 1. Attack. We'll go for attack. The real Flash Gordon vibe of her now. Trade. Yes. That's not on the button I pressed. Trade. No, trade. Stop walking away from me.
Welcome.
That's his wolf guarder. Yes. I like the yes. Oh no, the wing. I need to change the wings. Even though, hang on, no, the wings are literally a part of the set. Why are they different colour? You'd think. No, hang on, no. I'll keep that. So I was pressing that button. Also, I was walking the wrong way. Got knocked on. Right, at some point I need to finish Final Fantasy 13 as well. I just didn't like the boss that the game wanted me to fight. On account of not being able to kill it. Oh, no, that's just my friend swimming. I've got a list over there, there's at least 10. But I'm trying to finish some. Like this. Yeah. Oh no, I'm being chased by 2 dragon men. Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's a cult of the lamb. Like I'm gonna finish that pretty easily, right? But I figure because when I switch between the PC and the sofa, thank you. I have to shift some equipment about, and so I figured since I'm on the sofa, I might as well have a big push of finishing Xenoblade. I was going to say whatever animal I could think of that was in the game, and I was like, actually, that's the name of the game. I was correct. Because I've got to do Deadly Premonition on Wednesday. And I figure, well, it's Tuesday tomorrow. I might as well just keep everything here till Wednesday, and then I'll switch on Thursday for Sea of Thieves. Yes. I tried so hard and got so far. God, this offensive. See, hang on, what the fuck are you level 57? Am I under-leveled? I hope I'm not under-leveled, he says, running past all the enemies. I'm told if you go into Extra Story, you can get costumes from there as well. But I don't want to go into Extra Story before I finish the game. Maybe I should look that up. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't. I wouldn't, you know, one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter. I stopped looking. I know more lyrics, I'm just stopping myself there. Yes. I won't say what time it is here, but it would definitely be impolite to belt out a tune right now. I need more experience with mumble rapping. Though I do know Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. That's it, that's the only bit I know from that. Do you think Gucci presumably has a conversation at some point about whether they should use that song or not? Okay, so I've been walking quite a while and... Oh, no, hang on, I'll take it back. Take it back, I take it back, I take it back, y'all. Oh, the game's just given up on telling me a direction. Oh, I shouldn't have... I should... Where are we... Okay, I think I just shouldn't be here. It definitely didn't... I don't think I properly heard it. I know a lot of people were like angry it existed at the time. There we go, I'm going the right way. It also gets referenced in This Is America. By the person what done that song. It's rotating bulkhead. That happens to be my rapper name. There's the robot. There's the other robot. You can see them now. So we spent the entire game on the... Well, they're not robots, I mean the giants. There's the sword. Not to be confused with Zord. It was a dude I fought ages ago. And I think I'm on a fallen hand.
Bionis and Mechonis.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, it's so different, seeing them from this kind of perspective.
We cannot see it from here, but our people are still fighting up there.
It's difficult to believe that two such huge things ever fought each other. I wonder how the Machina felt at the time.
Must have been horrible.
I reckon they
Scary
felt...
too.
Fear robs us of reason. Out of fear, we commit terrible atrocities and call them acts of self-preservation.
Fear gives rise to more fear. A never-ending circle of hatred.
I know
Perhaps
writers who use subtext
that
and they're all
circle can be
cowards.
broken.
Fear. It must be what's driving this. What's made Egil act this way.
Oh.
Egg. Thanks, game. Couldn't have just made this one big cutscene.
Cool.
Oh no, it was a loading screen, never mind. With the left leg cooling outlet. I can't remember the rapper's name now, who did This Is America. Every time I think Squibby is Pip, and it's not that. Well, he's got purple juice instead of green juice.
We're inside the Mechonis.
Just how I imagined it. It's all totally mechanical. It ain't gonna be easy getting up this thing.
Egil is at the top.
Egg. I'm sorry, the game is stopping now while I have fun times with this bear belt. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where I got just saying the word egg from. Because I know there's Always Sunny, which has the phrase egg through your trying times. Maybe it's just the word. I don't know if it's a reference or if I'm just amused by the word egg. There's that. I know there's the. Is it semantic satiation, where a word stops being meaningful once you say it a lot? It's not that. But sometimes just words get caught in you. I promise I will stop doing this at some point. Yeah, I bet I'm not the only person who just... Hang on, is the texture not loading? Bottom of the screen there. Yeah. I'll not be defeated by this conveyor belt. Alright, I will be defeated by this conveyor belt. Yeah, so we are going to have to climb all the way up. Okay, I'm hoping... Okay, 54 is not too bad. 57 is kind of scary, but we'll see.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan. Make it a swift victory. Right, you're a lifesaver. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. You're not invincible. Monado, enchant. Behold the power of the Monado. Now it's right time. Bring it on. Now we're getting started. Yeah. You like that? Right. Magnificent attack. Leave it to Ryan. Hang in there! Don't give up! We can definitely do this!
Oh, that can come in handy.
Come on! We can do it! Shadow Eye! I can't. Go on. Wow! Right. This is not good. Okay. Yeah, that will sort it nicely.
Okay, we took him down. Wanted to get tough part L. I'm not 100% sure I get ASMR, but I understand at the very least that it's like an enjoyable tingly feeling that people enjoy. But I'm not sure 100% people who put out ASMR content, let's say.
Don't hold back! Leave it to Ryan! What? Alright! I'm feeling it! Battle Soul! We can definitely do this! Monado, no power! Easy! Beat! Electric Gutbuster! I'm powering up! Here we go! Useless! Now it's your time! Everyone, feel the flow of battle! Understood, Dumba!
Actually, I guess... Because obviously, I assume like white noise counts as ASMR as well. But like, it could just be really boring listening to white noise. Whereas you could have somebody ASMR you a book or something. Or just, you know, talking on stream. Such. I don't think all ASMR is presented like that.
Pesky thing! Right! You're out! Yo! Wow, down! Stand back! Your turn! Here I come!
Sort of.
Steel strike! Now we're putting together. Focus on this. Good job, everyone. Nicely done.
I mean, sort of, as in the thing you literally said made sense. But I'm not sure I can internalize it as a thing that I don't see people consistently doing.
That was too easy. Who else wants some?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm reminded, so obviously there are streamers who were like sort of hot tub bikini streamers, and like obviously I get the concept there, and I've clicked on one. Occasionally I'll click on one because it just recommends them to me and I get curious, and every time I've clicked on one it's always a sign that says I'll be back in 5 minutes, and then 2,000 in the crowd, 2,000 people in the side just seem to be having a pleasant time. And like, I am sort of curious as to why they don't just go somewhere where there are people actively doing stuff on the screen. But you know, as long as they're happy, you know, all power to them and all that. But like, I use white noise sometimes. I use a YouTube video that does the Star Trek engine noise, but I only put it on when I can hear like weird vibration noises coming from somewhere that I can't identify, and I need something else. It doesn't necessarily work, but it's better than just not being able to sleep.
We can definitely do this. We move with the pace. The time is now.
And I haven't done that recently. I'm more likely to just put on a podcast and see if I'd fare better in an hour or something.
We can't lose. Don't hold back. Let me at him. Backslash. What? Battle soul. All right. I'm feeling it. Worldly. This will come out. Big red. One in the world. All together now. Good call, soul. Awesome done. Now it's right time. Backslash. Okay, let's finish this. Roger. All systems go.
I mean, the thing I think about is even explicitly adult streamers, they have a community, right? That's how they work. They're constantly talking to the customer base, and I would argue it's the talking that's probably more of what people. No, it's not more, but it's both.
Sorry. Come back, listen.
Like even.
Definitely do this.
Even what I'm doing isn't a million miles away from like explicitly adult streaming. Like the difference is that I'm playing a computer game instead. But like, yeah, it's parasocial connections and stuff. I guess what makes me what I don't quite understand is like hot tub streaming is like a half measure. Like
What's up, Shulk?
Look, it's a switch to activate a lift. If we can get it to work, it should take us up.
Ricky want to ride lift?
We can't. There's no power going to it.
Boring!
What do we do?
Well, if we could find the main power supply...
Okay, people, let's get looking.
Yeah. If we can connect the power to the switch, we should be able to use the lift.
although I don't know how I'd feel about you know, an adult, how I'd feel about knowing people in a community, an adult community. Like, that's sort of vaguely embarrassing to me. Like, I don't 100% sure know how they work, because that would require research and that I don't want to do. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a very good thing that he has to put down lines like that. I've seen like YouTubers. You get like edgy YouTubers, and and I get that like you do a thing, and you get rewarded for it, so you're gonna keep doing the thing because you want the upticks and you want the money and you want the fame, right? So you're not necessarily doing it on purpose, but obviously what's the word? Like you do with gardens, you not culminate. You do the word I've forgotten, and that's how your audience is. So with these edgy YouTubers, occasionally there's one, I can't remember his name, but his audience found out that his girlfriend had an OnlyFans, and it turned out quite a cultivating. You cultivate your own audience. So his audience turned on him because they don't like adult streamers. They're the type. A lot of his audience were the type of people that, for some reason, decided it would be a good idea to rat out adult streamers for not paying taxes, even though like gives a shit if they're not paying their taxes. But I don't quite understand what they have against them. But so he had to explain, no, it's my girlfriend, and fuck off, go away. I don't want it. But he'd cultivated that bad audience. Just because he understands irony and he understands the line he's riding, doesn't mean all of his audience, a lot of which are going to be quite young, understands that line he's riding, and he needs to explicitly be quite honest with. And yeah, he did after the incident, after a massive portion of his audience turned on him. He was forced to, right? Because he wasn't going to not defend his girlfriend. But I also get that, especially I'm guilty of this. Pre-2016, I just didn't want to. Well, I didn't have an audience, so I guess it's different. But I never spoke politics, and I don't think it should count as politics. Obviously, everything's politics, but you know what I mean. Whenever it came to sort of issues and stuff like that, when I was doing YouTube videos, I just wouldn't talk about them. And I get I assume a lot of people sort of don't talk politics until it has to be forced upon them. But if you're an edgelord person and your content is that sort of thing, that's no excuse, because you're already riding a line. In the same way comedians, especially comedians who are comedians are the real truth tellers, but that's a different thing. Yeah, he did. It's completely his own fault. I do not remember turning the power on, but I think I've seen that happen to a couple of YouTubers. Yeah, you don't have a choice. That's why I felt guilty, because I was just living it easy. Come here, Scout.
Right, you're alive. Alright, I'm feeling it.
We'll fight with his ground, please.
Take this! Powering up.
And that's why I don't understand ASMR.
We can definitely do this. This isn't going well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Eat this! Come on! What's not good? Get a hold of yourself! Light heal! Shadow Eye! Steel Flash! What? Eat this! What? Ryan? Electric!
Okay, that sounds coming from in-game.
Steel yourself! The fight has only just begun! Right heel! Gale slash! What? Come on! Not gonna make it.
Right, I'm feeling it this time. Right, this is not good.
Okay, sure. Got it.
Done back.
You're not invincible!
Milano, enchant!
Really ain't
Split edge!
no way.
Electric surplus! Everyone, make a run for it!
So, I watch a YouTuber called Natalie Wynn, I think her name is. What's the channel called? I've forgotten what the channel's called. What was the point I was making? Oh yeah, one of the videos she talks about a celebrity checking her privilege, basically. Somebody asks this celebrity on Twitter, how is it that like you always look so great? And this celebrity says, oh, it's easy, you just do some exercise, you do that, and also I have $1 million industry that's dedicated to, you know, to keeping me, you know, looking like this, and this isn't a realistic goal for people. So the celebrity, and I've forgotten her name as well, went out of her way to actually like check privilege, like I'm living a privileged life, like this isn't a realistic goal, and like I live in a system that incentivizes and makes things easier for the richer people, and all of that. And the point was, apparently people get really angry with people checking their privilege because it's just like a sort of like a. I don't quite understand that. That seemed like a really nice response. I get that. For me, I was like, well, that's nice. Like, you don't have to be self-aware like that, but I guess there's a little people occasionally can get grumpy with like celebrities checking the privilege, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a circle I'm just not in, because that just seemed like a nice gesture to me. And like Natalie wasn't saying that it was like a bad thing that she said that, but just that like sometimes there's a little bit of you underneath that goes, well, screw you anyway. The celebrity was she was in the Good Place. Good Place? I can't remember what that video's called, or what that YouTube channel's called. I'm a big fan of Natalie Wynn. I've forgotten, and it's like 3 a.m. Right. I'm going to be winding down in the next 25 minutes or so, when I get a natural ending. I'm not going to fight any of these, because... No, I am. Apparently I'm going to fight the Switch.
We can definitely do this! This is the Monarch power! Electric powering up! We win! Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? I can see this isn't pushing you at all. Right! Let's do this! Leave it to Rhyme. Make it a swift victory! We move at the same pace! Yeah, done that! We can definitely do this! Bring it on! Another legacy power! The time is now! Feel the flow of battle! How can this be? Yeah, no one's gonna stop us powering chance.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Google Natalie Wynn. Ah, okay. Okay, it's a YouTube channel called ContraPoints. She does like, but basically little political documentaries and stuff. Explaining kind of complex philosophical subjects and like other things as well. So like I mentioned incels earlier. She's got a really good video on incels. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. And it's like, if I wanted to explain, I mean, my friend wouldn't watch a 40-minute documentary or anything, unless it was on like BBC. But like, if I wanted to explain the concept to somebody who didn't know, that's a really good video, because it's not cruel either. She goes into a lot of effort into like trying to find the sources of information, being a little bit more empathetic than some people. I understand why, obviously there's a good reason why people aren't empathetic, but like, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. It's annoying. Is like sometimes you forget people's names and you just call them by their YouTube channels, and I've managed to reverse that and just forget what the YouTube channel is called. But I have to be very careful about it, don't I? I'll have a look. It will probably recommend stuff. She does lots of like in-depth. She occasionally gets in trouble on Twitter, like everyone on YouTube. What was I going to say? So sometimes what she does a dialectic, I think it's called, where you play. She does lots of acting in her videos, so she plays different sides of arguments, and she plays out the arguments. So she will sometimes give sides that probably don't deserve to have the argument out, their philosophical due, as it were. And so occasionally she'll get in trouble for things like that, on Twitter generally. So one thing, so like Twitter doesn't like about her is, what was I trying to think? So like a few of the videos are literally just the acting, and she never gets into the documentary part, and they can be quite in depth and quite dark. I don't mean dark in like an edgy way, I mean in kind of a depressing way. I'll have to look. I guess the thing to the there's a network of people which Reddit started calling BreadTube, and it's a Reddit invention. But the reason BreadTube exists is because before 2016 there were loads of like weird fashy YouTube channels that just kept getting recommended to people, and I did what a lot of people did, which was I finally logged into my YouTube account and started subscribing to people I like and banning all the channels I didn't like. And it's how I found ContraPoints, because eventually YouTube just started recommending things I did want to see. But I found a load of these people separately, and it turned out like people just started associating a group of them together. But the thing with BreadTube is that they're now big enough to have clout. And of course, like everyone, they'll say stupid things on the internet, especially on Twitter, because to get clout, right, you say things on Twitter. But because they're celebrities, they will have more people than they deserve defending them, and they'll have more people than they deserve shouting at them. So there's somebody I've been following literally for like a decade. I've forgotten her name. I knew her as the there's a guy called the Nostalgia Critic, and she was known as the Nostalgia Chick because he hired a bunch of people. But then it turns out she was much, much better than the Nostalgia Critic, who was a bit rubbish. What's her name? Hang on, I'll just ask the internet again. Google Nostalgia Chick. That's an embarrassing thing to Google. Lindsay Ellis. So I've been following Lindsay Ellis from like a decade, and she's had to quit YouTube now, just because she just kept getting harassed on Twitter, and she's just retired because of it. And don't get me wrong, like Lindsay has said some stupid stuff on Twitter before, but the problem is, literally Lindsay Ellis annoyed some like fashy people on the internet, and so whenever something comes up, there's always a bunch of earnest, well-meaning people that will attack people. Yeah. I don't know enough about Jenna Marbles. I've seen like 2 videos of Jenna Marbles when she first got famous. But yeah. So basically, at some point, Lindsay Ellis put out an hour-long video called Mask Off, and it goes through every single terrible thing she's ever done, every single mistake, every single bad thing that anyone ever ripped her for. And it's the worst video because it's like this heart-rending, like these, and she apologizes like for all the things worth apologizing for again. But the thing is, whenever she makes a mistake, all the like bad faith actors will try and make good faith people repeat the shit, and of course this is the way. And anyway, the point I'm making is that she doesn't make videos anymore, and that makes me tremendously sad because all of the Lindsay Ellis stuff was really good. But I do understand that people get angry with YouTubers because they're famous and they can sometimes say really stupid shit. And I'm not going to deny that she didn't say stupid shit on the internet sometimes. But like, she's friends with ContraPoints. It's easier to recommend. I didn't even consider Lindsay Ellis like a political person, but every time I talk to someone else about her, they go, "Oh yeah, that left-wing person," and I was like, I didn't. She does lots of videos on musicals. She was a really good one on Phantom of the Opera. It's easier to recommend Lindsay Ellis because they're the subjects are pop culture subjects, which she has a lot of depths. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Anyway, her video where she did that, I don't think she should have done. Like, because it was like an apology video, but really it was her saying, "Look, here's all my laundry. Here's every bad thing I've supposedly done. It's all out there, so you can never use it against me again." And I just think that was a terrible idea for somebody to do. It seemed like it was mentally like just a really stressful thing to have done, and the fact that she was put into that position just doesn't. It was bad.
This is the Monado's power.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't use Twitter, so occasionally I just go like, "Oh, somebody I like on the YouTube just doesn't do content anymore for reasons I'm gonna have to read like a backstory to." Because like, I don't know whether people always assume Twitter's wrong, and it can't always be wrong.
We win!
Like I had to give, but that's how bad faith arguments happen as well. But like obviously, a lot of people that get cancelled definitely deserve to get cancelled, and also nobody, you know. Yeah, exactly. So you don't want to be like, wow, no, I just refuse to believe anything.
Right, let's do this! Make it a swift victory! Let me at him! Stream Edge! We can definitely do this! This is the Monarch's power! Nicely done! Electric power! Worldly! This'll be the mark! Everyone! Feel the flow!
Oh, I remember what she got cancelled for. I mean, the last time. And I don't think it was literally this thing. I think it just compounded into lots of things. Lindsay made a tweet. There was a movie that came out from China, I think, about a dragon, like a sort of Disney-esque film, and she made like a jokey tweet saying that it had the same plot as Avatar, and a load of people said that that was racist, and I don't have enough insight to know whether it is or not right now. From what I saw, I thought that was being, giving it not the benefit. I think one of the words she used probably was an inadvisable word. So if you take it at its worst, sure. But I feel, I don't know. Because I also know the excuses that actual racists use.
We can definitely do this! This is the Monarch's power! Nicely done! Right! Here we go!
Anyway, I didn't mean to go into like a quite intense subject.
Stand back! Leave it to me! Timing is everything! Remember, teamwork at its finest. Going well. Now. Don't give up. We can definitely do this. That's enough. We choose to fight.
Shit, I died. I thought she deserved the benefit of the doubt, but maybe other people knew better. I keep dying, but I have actually killed quite a lot of stuff as well. I don't mind that. Anyway, I'll put a couple of videos on the Discord. I'm just gonna run past some things. Come on. I want a war. Fight me now.
Take this! Hammer! Beat Shadoweye! Come on! Bring it on! Alright, I'm feeling it! Going well. Get a hold of yourself! Steel yourself! The fight has only just begun! Electric! We can definitely do this! We're not invincible! Milano! And Shadow! Right! Heal! Electric! Not gonna... Thank you! Jumbat, listen! I'm powering up! Steel strike! Born in a world of strife! Against the odds!
I really need to heal my friends. No! No, John! Maybe it's good purple goo. It is good purple goo! But I'm now nowhere near where... We're trying to climb up, remember, John? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna walk to wherever I need to be. I'm going the wrong way. Which one would it go, game? Oh, up here. Leave me alone, I don't want to fight you. No, that doesn't kill you, John. It's not good for me that I can't even teleport because of reasons.
Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun.
Oh, I'll die in a second. Purple waters is bad for you.
Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun.
Now, this might be an indication that I'm out of energy. John. Is this new? Yeah, I'm trying to get by. Okay, I found a power switch.
Going well. Don't give up. I'm right next to you.
Hang on, I've got a plan. Oh, this is where I was a second ago. I was literally right next to the landmark. Ah, you fools! I was on the stairs. All right, it's been. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let you go. Let's save my game. It's going to be a really weird stream for people to watch back, but yeah, I'll put a couple of links on the Discord. Sorry, I've forgotten how words work. I've got to say them out loud, right? Thank you very much for watching. I've been having a Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition adventure. I've been the John Struct. Here's some snails. Once they pass my face, I'll disappear myself and possibly attempt to sleep. Farewell. Till next time.